Okay, visions, goals. What are you doing this year? What's your big vision? What's your big goal? I've been blessed to have the opportunity with an organization called Clemmer, and Clemmer is a leadership organization. The motto of it is that no person gets left behind, and in that I have also been blessed and graced with the opportunity and asked to lead several other leaders and working with them to achieve some of their goals and dreams and aspirations in a camp that we are actually in right now and that will end in a couple of months. Okay, probably April. So, man, great year so far. Great year so far. So we got an award for a company for all those out there. I'm in social media. I'm looking to get recognized by D Magazine. If anybody's got any contacts out there, great. I do want to talk about leadership. I do want to talk about goals. I want to talk about visions. Tonight I had a great conversation with one of my first time enrollees students, and he asked me and he commented on the fact that one of the things that he was challenged with was visualization of his dream. So we went through an exercise, and at the end of the exercise, he was able to visualize his dream. And it was a great experience. And I said to myself, I've been stuck there. He's been stuck there. I'm sure other trainers have been stuck there. I'm sure other people have been stuck there. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what this looks like and why maybe you're stuck and what you can do to move forward in getting over the hump. So, first of all, what's a goal? What's a goal look like? A goal needs to have a couple parts. First of all, it has to be very specific in order to work. It has to be achievable in order to work. It has to be something that is emotional. It's got to bring you something. Otherwise, why do it? Why is it a goal? So you have to have a little bit of oomph into it. A real goal needs to have a little bit of risk. In other words, it's got to create a challenge too. Otherwise, you're never going to move the ball forward in achieving your goals. If you just have general goals that are always easy to attain, and then therefore you never really challenge yourself. Lastly, it has to have a very specific time frame. So what does that look like? Oh, a time frame can say, all right, on or before 2 p.m. February 18th, I, Bruce Solis, will have worked out 22 times. Period. Okay. So considering we're already starting February, the oddity is that there's 18. I just said the 18th, and I mentioned 22 times. I get to work out 22 times. For some of you, thinking, well, how do you do that? Well, it's easy. Clearly, I'm going to have to double up on a couple days. All right. Was that doable? Well, Yeah, it is doable. I work out every single morning. Not really every single morning, but a lot of the mornings I get some exercise in, and then sometimes in the evenings. When I was playing volleyball, I was saying volleyball. I would have volleyball games at night, and sometimes I would play pickup on the weekends. So that might be some additional workouts that I'm getting. I didn't define what kind of workout. I just said I'd be working out. So I laid out a time frame. It's achievable. It is a little risky because, worst case scenario, maybe I work out every single day. Or maybe best case scenario is I'm working out every single day, and then 3 of those times I'm working out, twice. What if I miss a day? Then that means, oh, well, all right. That means I get to work out Monday through Friday or Saturday, and then maybe 2 to 3 of those nights I'm doubling up, right? Maybe I'm deciding to get all of that done in 1 week, and I want to work out 7 days in the morning consecutively and 7 in the evening, and then all of a sudden it's 14 days, and I do that, then I'm done with my goal and I've already achieved it. That's the point. He was stuck on vision. He couldn't visualize it. So, what is vision? What does that mean? So, I asked him a myriad of questions. So, if you're stuck, I've been stuck. My vision for my company is a $3+ million company by the end of this year. That's my vision. And I have other personal goals and visions, but I'm just talking about vision. I visualize this happening. How do I visualize it? Because I know that where we got logos, I know I got some T-shirts. We're coming out with a whole new marketing campaign. I can see us obtaining another hotel or two and lining up some different contracts, bringing on some new members to our team. I see us moving into some office and having greater community involvement with our general contractors, with our architects. And in just me envisioning this, I just started talking about it, right? That's a vision. So if you're starting a company or you're starting a business, or if you're just looking at making more money, or maybe you have a better relationship with your husband or wife or girlfriend, or maybe you have kids, what does that look like? Just close your eyes and start thinking about that future. Start talking about what you would like, and then start putting a time frame. And then what does that look like to you? Because if you can start putting some pictures, this isn't a forced event. It's ultimately a process by which you are talking yourself and you're telling the story as is if it already has happened. And the neat thing about it is that it's your story. You get to tell it. And you get to tell it however you want to tell it. And there's not a wrong or right or a methodology by which you have to tell this story. Just tell it. What would you like? If it's to lose weight, I don't know. What do you look like to yourself? What do you feel like in a year? If it's a money game, well, why are you choosing to make more money? Is it to donate to a cause? Is it to help your child? Is it to keep your father or mother out of a hospital? Is it to donate to COVID patients? I don't know, but you do. You know exactly where that is. You know exactly what that's supposed to look like in your brain and how that's formulating. These are all things that you get to do and you get to write down. And what's cool is some people like working on their goals and then they work on their 1 year vision. That's their way to do it. Other people like working on their 1 year vision or 3 month vision or 1 month vision and just sitting back and going, God, what can all this work? And then once they have the vision and once they see it all, then they can work on individual goals and achievements to accomplish that. So they're they're moving towards that giant vision, and they're like, oh, well, that's my goal. This gets us into and away from the process and the how. Because if we focus all our energies on how we're going to do that, then we're never really focusing on two big things: the actual intent of what that vision is, and then two, we're losing out on the why, which is the most important aspect of it. After I worked with this guy, we didn't do anything crazy. I just asked him a bunch of questions. And then I just said, guess what? At the end, after him talking, we discovered his why. We discovered that he's already visualized it. He just got to talk it out. And that was the greatest thing, because now he can take that information and really start writing his goals and dreams and where he wants to go. So if you find yourself stuck on the why, on the what my goals are and can I, maybe your process is to start looking at the vision of what you're wanting in the future. All of us want something. So what is it that you want? Or other people really, really know tactfully on a day-to-day basis. Maybe they just don't know what that end result is. But by doing the process of these, if I achieve this week and achieve that, then I'll have a little bit more money. Then my question is, okay, great. Then you have a little bit more money. What do you want to do with that money, and why do you want to do it? So some people want to give it to a charity. Some people want to apply and buy a new car or buy a new house. Whatever it is, there's a reason why you're choosing to make more money. It's not just because you want to sing Kumbaya and light it on fire. You want to be able to do something with it, which is awesome. It really, really, really is. What's the point of making money unless you plan on doing something with it? I mean, I don't care if it's drinking it or eating it away or buying a boat or buying a house or going on vacation. Nobody says to themselves, well, some people do, hey, I want to make all this money and put it in the bank and never see it or use it ever again. I just want to continue to work and never spend anything, never have anything, never own anything, and then therefore I'm just going to work. No, everybody wants to own something. Everybody wants to buy something, whether it's food or a house or a brand new car or a boat. Somebody wants to do something with it. So maybe in going through that process, that'll help. Anyway, I hope that you get this helps out, maybe unlocks some things for you, maybe points you in the right direction. And if not, feel free to give me a call, shoot me an email. I'll be more than happy to help. Bruce Solis, Core Multimedia Solutions, wishing you a best and brightest day. God bless, peace,